CDD are very charitable to the MPP because the level of despondence, the level of frustration, level of impudence ewo nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo abayamuno. It is not too different from press conference no Monday a training. Because the level of corruption, the level of thievery, ya na akwakoye krono pa na omobo ediatre omangana se yebetumi akwako free yakwako seize excavators na wakachre yen se yentumi enfankoja police ji yan kasa ye ho na yebehwe ekipu yade ebe wie no nwase akachre se ayera omo ayesizi omo niema na say yesizi gold aka ho obi amebu akonta amfa gold ayesizi ye no ho omo sika ayekura soso no yesan so esizi ye weapons etuo ena ade a na omo de eye edwuma ewo ho yesan so esizi obi amebo ho ewa. What was out there was an excavator, because almost so no na excavator no esombo echen gold no ne sikana omo esizi no. So it is not surprising say ene survey CDD for ekoye no almost say they don't have any hope in Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ne MPP. Nokra ewo mu ene say ansha say ene abra Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo ewini no, people had hope and trust. No munim say bibi papa bi ebefi Nazareth aba, no knowing say onwankasa no, he is a mother serpent of corruption according to Martin Amidu. Omoba abemu fresh contaminated oil. People didn't believe NDC when we were saying it, but it has compounded. Say Ghana for are now seeing through the lies of the MPP administration. Say contaminated oil company again registered that oye MPP nintinu yase besesako sika Enkrofo registered company omoto those contaminated, because you can say though it is contaminated, no, it is not. Your friend is saying enye adia aseyo say bia ye mexe petrol na diesel bi ababe frame. It doesn't mean say asay ye woniema eno so no ye de eye nti ya registered companies are omoye sa enyuma no. Ye papa Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo say onti ase enu nti no chen he's not going to prosecute anybody. Ye wo Ghana asase GPS so hwemenim asase GPS
show because mama CDD and na mahu say one kasan we NDC press conference statement
pato CDD no corruption asem no kan boa
aka ho
ye press conference no say corruption asem nti si ade na nti aye wonwanwa sa no
say de na we here na we dey ten am pese me hu fabra soro say ya de
gema munye o photocopy ma na cameras ni na copy ade am kuta no cameras no ekuta no say the way that's my posture.
Okay,
what I said asasi GPS everything on your friend is saying on Google na utumi edi 2.5 million ujato hosana microphone ti ase do the dollars atato e say yes so edi akwakoma MPP ni bi edi se ne be ya ye be dane di no ni aye no Ghana Post GPS. That is the reason why I make a say eba no 43% yedi man na they are being charitable because under normal circumstance enya de po a esesa anka omotumi enya 50% on the issue of corruption because Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo nankasa ne nan ne nsa ne fu enyina edem on the issues of corruption we enu efiri ho me nanse mu ne etwa me nsuno mu eye eduro a sebin previous covid aba nipa ewu doctors ewu Mwakasa mu former general secretary, one brilliant man. Aye nyina yana ya respect no Sir John. Ewu. Yes, mun Pedro na yemfa magana fo na nka yenye Sir John enkwa. Edura amanoni nyina na obeka say $10 should be your friend is saying the most expensive amount I be saying so as I say you to me a ton. Kwabrane say baby media me kwakoto no $19. Next say bibia mo dia mo be ye bia no mupa nipa nkwa kra ensomobo nipa nkwa ensombo emamo mu wie yesoso a eduru a mo kwakoto ewo ye friend say connection man eho anka mo dia mo ma ye friend say food and drugs board enye a friend say now food and drugs authority enye mu nhwehwemu poni ehu say de ba be wo nipa enti no it's fa your friend say you know fa nipa enkwa ho so let's do things right say na be ya enkoma nkrofo nsoso asobone nipa baako epeje duro ni say me de me kwa koto aba to hell with everybody enko parliament enko your friend say cabinet na so me kwa koto anase sem we to kire wa wan kasa hu se nana do nana papa no e protect no and scratch my back I scratch my back because there's no way adie we ye beka say enfa enko for executive approval enko your friend is saying parliament for parliamentary approval na me se me kwa kodi dwa na president a obetwe papa we aso ukosunyanya osi o papa no de oye adwuma pa bre no wa bre nti no ya ma no 2 weeks off onkodwe na home sebe president so we fu any corruption mo will you say these things at the ewo abontene
yo kan ye ni say obadwuma pa na adwuma manu bre osi wa bre na wada so bre in 2 weeks ne de enye no nti en wa amfa no anso so
obre ben na obre
osi o ye adwuma
covid one na with this corruption papa eye ene eduane ayede ya say de ma Ghana for ekodi $1 million $100 million nose mask any a friend say procurement of nose mask one bucket vanity Veronica bucket ne sanitizers shesika omde be ombeto schools na Ghana eya munitsema munni ehubobro say nipa ebre nipa ewu it doesn't mean anything to you guys
right
na Ghana for sometimes when we are doing survey people are looking at political colors. That is why it has come to this friend is a charitable 43% because ideally below 15%.
Okay, until we know because of political colors.
Exactly. Yes, they will see no evil. They will hear no evil, even when they are dying. Yeah, sometimes ubiye your friend is saying phone in. Yeah, she MPP friend is saying data po omunibi. Your friend is saying airtime po omo ebre ho enso omo ba no de omo ehia ne omo wei ato nchen ye di kra ne mamu bidi po anka enyeme ya ebusua nchemfa ena yedi ahye ye nantam ene ebrumo na Ghana fo ebre.
Thank you Chama. Yes sir. Bremwe
I said there's one me at I said CD the adwuma na mo koye NDC for nkwa na mo kasa e bo
I didn't know so can say
na I say just how to conclude here 53 no 53 na unya ye no I know your NDC oh the Sano koye o TV at the end of the percentage na abeto or say 43 say e wo gidie say nanado e betumi
no me political
and or say 53 oh bo anya wasem na mention enya hwe we dey 53 no omo ko kasa ya no me say 53 corruption no anu edin ni ade no and am say omo ye NDC for and 43 no MPP for and until na that 43 no buy. But you see, in terms of percentage, Quebec may be CDD for say a population at Tuabano, about 15 million. How many 15 million Ghanaians like Zion? And got samples no more. You always have to get the numbers.
2,400.
Oh, I said I know the end could be say woman you cry NDC for. Because they said that we are TSC, only 2,400. They are my TSC. And this is for so a move 43% to cry MPP for. And this idea and women can know. Or I can't know. I'm saying another woman need to answer NDC for. And it's the same presentation. And what they had. But you see, let me put it on the record. Okay? Everybody, even including John Mahama, and the world, crying him say Nanado onye corrupt. It is a ubejina have a can say oh and Nanado his nose whatever is a serpent of corruption. Obie him say Nanado Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo onye corrupt. On former sika onye corruption. Your friend say government official one unyano yanko Brazil unyano yanko to hanga unyano. You can say all manner of things, but say Obika to be fighting corruption. It's a manner of all shape. And then I think Chroma and NDC ni student leader. All kwako see you cry as well corruption. On dear. Of student leader not illegal. Oh yeah, you mad that. Yes, you could see shed, bar shed. I did this sika, Eddie Amano. Legon here, on dear. Okay.
Amuku see bus shed, baby, a bus.
I got train bus ticket.
NDC.
Oh, NDC student leader. Ya did this sika man. Or no crowd push with this can be. Easy. So, oh, my
Medina president.
Oh, Masa, me invite you to become.
It has never happened.
Oh, the church. Me ever sorry baby, I'm the dinner number 3. Oh, tiasi. So tiasi. 80. Oh, nyabutre. Oh, nyabutre me de mao. Me de mao. Etinu. In the terms of corruption, oh tiasi. Determination of it. The fight that you put in place, for me, I can say Nanado has done far better than John Mahama. Okay? Or no dear, or say, or cabinet, institute cabinet measures, he was worse. Not here, can't. Your friend is contaminated at the oil. Yembisani say before me when they contaminated that particular oil, it was NDC scheme. Yakoto adie muno no kraba no. Oil no here any problem behind. They were doing it. Wasn't in the report several times. I know the video of who of Flagstaff House before Yabeba power. Na oil no na this na order young people na order you so you aware And now I'm buying. Oh, I say it. And I say, okay, how do you tie? It's not an insult. Don't. You know, it's not an insult. Yes or insinuation. They said they all through a tree. I say, of course, I mean, cash. Dinner. Oh, see it. You know, okay, sir. Oh, now I three. So silly. I don't know America. Oh, just say. Before I ever buy now that particular oil now can want some. Say, yeah, the amount moving pina, anyone wine, and this is for the contaminated that oil. No oil no contaminated na wi. Ye be ko to agu e be de o fa ho ben. E fa ho ben. O man sika na ye de ko to the finished product na o contaminated no. And the onwene ho. So abo man ka. Na se peanut na ye ko ton as ye be to agu se be ni den o a o kan ho asem. O de ano na ho hia o. Ani nipa ye de man na ho hia o. You see where the corruption is coming from? And now, no, any audacity, cancel that particular oil, no, you buy it, you demand moving peanuts and one or boo. Huh? The waste. And I'm so happy today. Change. Oh, Massa, about so I know what can we do. Okoto finished product. So much money. Huh? I this for us mathematics I no muntias you. And I said noise make can I say omo yet to the public just to win public sympathy. And I into omo kika musa. Okoto finished product. Assuming it's $60. Now one say try contaminate no. Now ba ton $10. O man e more can $50 ana. And our mass now untiase. Which one is quite expensive? And which one has cost the nation money? Maybe so. So don't come and sit here and assume it's a waste and you waste. Waste now who person with children. And then can make one so some amount. And then no pay can assembly. We see the nation no resources now called waste, you know. Waste. And I'm so happy you mentioned it. And it's the same waste now me no can wasem. Or mine lose you almost about $50. Assume it's a contaminated that oil, no $10. $50 waste. NDC decision, NDC agenda. What you say? 18 to fight that particular corruption. Assume say. Ujidi said that time, John Muhammad Emma lead say yemfa oil yem contaminating another. And you know. But who are those people over there? And how are you going to fight it? Okay. And how do you even know the authenticity of it? Because here the say akoto ademunu ene edeba ene ambassa. So in a certain sector need to be situated. Yana na da bia ne ndc for kun ntokwa. Eno ni ti no mo tam o man ko say IMF for some call man no mutumi mbubio. IMF for meboa wo. Na omumbu o man no in terms of job, in terms of dia bibia ye oil ni ade nyina. Om de she o nsa. I know we try so capacity building. Yet Kroma, they spend about $64 million on capacity building. Go and look at the September budget. Equity saying, Nina, I am for decisions of the man. Say, oh, young capacity building now. You wait when you nipa, be honest, be kind of crash today. Titi can I hear no basa. One person. Okay. I'm bet me a catch and say, say nipa we here building that is fighting for the corruption now. It has been an indicator in this country. For me, say Ekono CDD for now we here no also can help you. And I say what is the solution? It's not just about go and ask the questions no down no muko. Over so yeah and another bet me corruption over it. Meanwhile, yet Kroma civil societies ki ejidi se enka womu de kanu kredia mu ene on bibia but omo kra so ye corrupt scratch aban na mo se mo man budget so fanya adwuma. And the same people turn around and say so yeah we are fighting for corruption, we are defending the nation's resources, the nation's idea one more so etwa omo collecting money, and at the end of the day move some resources ni omo dan na kese no move some baby omo yes can if nebi some say juma na omo ye no how much the society is paying them.
And two, or say CDD, almost survey, any the responses are Ghana for the mind. Officer bias a woman.
Well,
your yes survey Nankasa Prano, or yet credible enough.
Well, so you say fighting for corruption. That is their number one objective. And the question that they put it out there, so could be say, Nana do bet me fighting for corruption. They are not being fair to the society. Because going forward, fast forward. Let me say fast forward. This corruption, and then the can was some, and then the can was some. It is one as a civil society. No, what have they put in place? And then they think say a manager of the government of the country, we are giving them some leads, some areas that we believe say we can fight for that corruption. It's not just a word that we throw to Abontin Keke. Now corruption, any bit of make choice. Also fighting corruption. Civil servants in it to one. Said there ofuri pen paper one day. Now say civil servant be edge to 1 week. How much has it cost ofuri? Civil servant don't say be as a paper no pass so I make greasy me palma paper ne there. I'm sitting it on it permanently. What you say? Over go blame Nanado. And Nanado na so come should be ofuri paper no. So we all know where the problem is. It's a problem here fight here. It is about our altitude, it is about the civil society and all of them. Minkasa CDD for your corruption. I corrupt. Minkasa. But what I'm saying is that now we have civil societies. There are some of their groups that they are also corrupt.
Okay.
People pay them to do their dirty work for them. People where they blackmail them to get money. Okay? They are all civil society. Okay. How are you going to categorize them? And another problem. So the point is that you're fighting for corruption. Now you measure. Give us the measure where the problem is. Okay, corruption now another one fighting. A dear pa and another buying aya ubetumi aka say say sadie we compare with the previous government. Yagani ebi na na koga betina so the no the nyamiasin confirm na call ya mom visa one banto call e call 20 ton wanya biawe or ma san confirm no otu am visa to expatriate them from this country no. Now what are we expecting? 5
na on
time was
first correction on the contaminated fuel no. Contaminated fuel are not waste. They are also products and for a top because you can say contaminated because bibia ensese ebem abem into your oncrofor omoto to separate that and reuse it. Your oncrofor also are omoto omokopo exactly it devalues. It means that no, you see, the value you place it on our fuel no you will be a friend of export price what you say and enya endru your friend is saying endru fuel stations are yebetono taxes and all those things that increases the prices are not there. However, it is not sold let me don't help me
contaminated fuel and I say a buy no it has been contaminated.
Okay, mami answer well. You see, say fuel no eba na say it has been contaminated. It is never sold below price higher cotton. Never. You see. Let me tell you something. Because that is why they are registered companies. They are registered companies that buy those
it
products.
Doesn't matter
because it is because as part of omo enumano nim say these things happen.
No, but it devalues it.
Where with devaluation?
We have all read the reports about. In any case, how much were you selling during more time the contaminated and then today? when it happened. How much?
And after that, plenty has happened.
The issue about the
Mama can be about no. Yes, exactly. That is another thing altogether. But Mama can be in trouble. Pump no, Mama can be in trouble. Full on ankasa on tanker ye de be gumu. After a period, ye ho tank ni. Inti ubon say there are residues. A war tank no asset. Ni nyina no your friend contaminated fuel until so be ka kire me say mobile no tanks no yen cleaning mu bida into monton contaminated fuel
to justify somehow can
monton contaminated fuel that
do we have issue with the contaminated and
it is no issue
the processor
it is no issue exactly
we do
that is it
we do have
because that is all about this movie pina.
Because we import too, yeah.
Importing them.
The person who's supposed to buy that particular contaminated one.
Ghana and tall fuel air contaminated that.
So how did it contaminate it?
It means you don't even understand what you are talking about.
No, you don't. You don't. You don't.
Dwelling much on this.
Meanwhile, radio is supposed to inform, to educate. So I take opportunities in all aid. Okay? Thanks, no one. Even
Ghana and they are contaminated. Don't deceive the Ghanaians. What do you want? No.
So how was it contaminated? How was it contaminated?
So the fuel arrived. Fuel come discharge. When they tested it on the sea and they realized it was contaminated. Before that, this thing happened before November 2016. Yes. And this particular one, it was on the sea. He is aware. I didn't know about it.
Who is aware of what?
But be at the end, this is what challenge, the process.
And you challenge yourself.
Exactly. Because any new thing.
And I'm saying challenge,
and new thing are your registered companies.
Because you have already caused the nation money.
How?
Because when we bought on one occasion, the export price, the finished product was about $60. At the time, I'm just giving you examples. I'm not on the right figure. But at the time, I will turn contaminated one, will turn the $10. Now, what your mind seeker, that particular fuel at $60 now turn the $10. Who said the issue? Now, me a problem. No quite fast. So I turn the $10. What kind of management is this?
On I say Oboni Trima my example, me boy. So
I'm talking about the figure.
So Oboni Trim na my example.
But it is there.
The truth in say,
I'm talking about figures.
You were Akuffo on my register on my companies. Company now on my register on the contaminated fuel.
Now what does that got to do with this conversation?
Oh, opinion me back.
No, what does that got to do with
because education is always key.
No.
Ain't at the Bonia, cocaine, you register company say me ton cocaine. And I say me talk cocaine. You understand? Exactly.
5 years,
exactly. Because of the corruption in it. The corruption in it, and they say contaminated fuel. There is a process to discharge it. There's a process. But me in Kasa, me the new CEO, and me the kwakwa. You can't do that.
Okay.
You can't do that. That is it. On this CDD issue, and then the chicken are coming home to roost. Niji ake, baby yedru eneno, and Akuffo omuti omujaho. Ana kane yasi ya mamon kasa. Yema ye friends ye kamu kasa bua eshe omuyamono. And then they are all coming out to agree.
And then I would have a justify.
May they have them.
One side of the coin.
Which is what is the other half?
Only ask the question about the incumbent. If they had also asked the question about their confidence in the NDC, ABIA, and then you can say
Ofori
automatically no.
Ofori
favor.
Ofori. This is not about whose political favor it is. It is always about how the Ghanaian sees the government.
of course the chicken have come home to roost. What you say? Because before I come to even the chicken roosting, no, from CDD, almost survey bia omayano, the focus has been on government, not about having trust in another department or another unit or another political party. How do you see Abaya Otesu? And you see Obianka, what yatu aba amano fresh. Say a so we need elections now. The confidence must be beyond 58%. Okay. The confidence must be high, about 50%. But ene omwe we need about a wiempono. The first of the service is telling us about say a 43%. Okay? Enche say members of parliament, you know, ebetenasia. Some who kwaya yepamo dumelavu a free office. A kwaya nanadu Dankwa Akufo-Addo wa appointed a new your friend say auditor general. Obona baso say do friend say auditor general dey or your papa kra echen dumelavu or your papa bam echen dumelavu. Yeah, auditor your friend say the auditors report but at the high tension abenti ampon say your time the best one sana nyanso ye to tina o ka say uhu na ka say me wrap up na say there what I mean is dumelavu mo pamu no yaya no. Auditors report will be discussed very soon. Then you see the damning report. Obi ananado abona baso say wababe cleaning your friend said their mess impono. The mess that is left ofori you will weep. I am telling you this because Okbekai your friend said Osafumafo roll $1 million. Otuaye abrak roll enye adwuma bia. The new auditor general ebaino wababa whitewash no said there's nothing wrong with Sikana Yetuan abra yen to me improve ejuma omaye no. Even with that you see say MPP ebaye say omu be wia omu be kum no ma say oh my Ghana. That is where we are today.
Me da say chairman
you see when say oh bread and now wine near there you see mama can be intro and then offer me cultural plane some as I can ha say me say Ghana any we are seeing in say oka corruption and nanado unya no baby the corruption title na bojo mahama no ebo no a permanent one other international acclaim cry ya kana mubuafu okay and it will never go away. Since the same man is coming back, he has a track record. Ne buono beba abegin any alopre connection no. Government official one. What you say? Say ene yeti hoyi. Yesi o nanado wakwa high try alopre akodam ena hiafo na ye yeti ha ena mu fa alopre. Sisa $4 million. Edi bi koto okube wo Brazil $100. Ebi koto dokun $10. Wuti chrome and crane ya kwala ati se we bigan. Tina chrome han ma ye ga municipal assembly member ye ton dokun $10 ana. Ye ton kube na gu abonti ye ton $100 ana. E no kura mo chata ho flight. Mo ani nwu. Wuti ase we nu nyama num gu ase. Still I convert to say $10 an hour. Over 8 years. I don't care. All the crowd on the 10 cities. Compare with your $10. And I don't even have a problem. Up on the 10 cities and near fan compare 70 sister cities. Dollars. What? Oh,